Ginger T-Rex, host of this season's Southwest Hot Chefs and Restaurants, is here in our Builder Source kitchen this morning, and she is going to take command and cook. And the last time you were here, Kristen and I said, maybe the three of us should end up in the kitchen one of these days.
Yeah.
We made it happen.
Here we are.
Yeah. We made it happen. And not scary.
No,
but do you remember what I said?
You said it'd be scary.
Well, because I said I'm not a cook. So do you remember I said, yes. I'm learning from the chefs on my show. So this is an experiment. But
yes.
This is something I've made for my family. This is Elk Steak Salad.
Okay.
Being from New Mexico, I'm a native New Mexican.
Yes.
Elk hunting is kind of a fun, big thing here. We recently had, I think it was the deadline to put in for your elk tag for this coming fall if you want to hunt again.
Nice.
We have a freezer full of it.
Okay.
This is not from my freezer. This is from New Zealand, the elk steak.
Ooh.
So we bought this actually off of one of the chefs that was a guest on my show.
Fun.
And that's the fun thing about the ingredients from this segment. This is one of the spices that I like to use on the elk. It's one of the secret spices from one of the chefs.
Are you getting like the chefs now? She's getting like the chefs with the secrets.
Don't ask what the ingredients are because it is a secret.
Okay.
And
so elk what is that? I've never had elk before.
Me neither.
Is it like deer meat? Is it what is
it's
it like?
it's a good question. It's very, very lean.
Okay.
Which is fun. So this is a really
good.
lean
We like
meal.
lean. That's
yeah.
good.
But so that's why you prep it with a little bit of olive oil.
Okay.
Because you really want to not have it dry out. So I mean it's lean, but you just want it to not stick to your pan, not have it dry out.
They really are lean cuts.
And if you cut, there's a preparation involved.
Okay.
That if you cut all of the, are you familiar with the term silver skin?
No.
Okay. Silver skin is kind of connective tissue, or you can tell what it is. It's not fat or gristle, but you want to cut all of that off. And if you do that, you won't get that gamey taste because that's what people worry about with eating game. You don't want to have that gamey taste, and if you do that, you won't get that gamey taste at all.
Okay, so you want to coat both sides with a little olive oil?
Coat both sides, yep. And then if you'll sprinkle some of
sure, the secret,
the Ginger T-Rex essence, not to be shared with others.
I like that.
Really, really sprinkle it on there. So it's
go crazy.
Go crazy. Yeah. Okay. Nice thick coat.
How's that?
Nice.
Good?
Yep. And then the other side?
Oh, yes.
And
it does have a great smell.
It's got a little kick to it, which will kind of balance with the blue cheese once we plate our salad. Okay. There we go.
So you're going to be doing this with a salad, which is great.
Yeah.
So we get our protein and our veggies.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Great meal, right?
Love
for light
that.
eating and. All right,
put the secret over here.
Yeah, this is the best part.
Secret ingredient.
The sizzle.
I love the sizzle. Now, did you do anything in this pan? It's just like regular grill pan?
Yes.
Okay.
I've noticed that you can grill outside if you don't have a grill.
Okay.
It's cold. You can do this inside.
Great.
I like this pan with see it'll make the nice grill marks.
Yeah, we like grill marks.
Yeah.
That always makes it feel like you're outside even when you're not.
Yeah, it looks pretty and it cooks it kind of evenly because the air can go through there.
Okay.
And with the elk, you just want to really let it cook probably 3 or 4 minutes on one side, and you can actually, we'll watch it, but you can actually see the cooking kind of going up in the line.
Oh, okay.
And don't let it get to the middle. You want to serve it a little rare.
Really? Okay.
If you like medium rare, I mean, you could go that far, but you never want to cook it to like a well or medium well.
Really?
It just dries it out.
Okay.
Right. You want to keep it wild. That's
I'm
what my
a
husband
medium
says.
rare
Keep it
girl.
wild.
Are you? I'm a medium well sometimes, but with something like this, I can see what you mean because you want to protect the juices.
Yeah,
and
a
the
lean
flavor.
meat, you don't want to overcook it because then you're going to have dry meat.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, so
All right,
now up until this point, you've already prepped some of the ingredients. So tell us a little bit about that first.
All right, I brought some grilled vegetables, grilled like the mini peppers with a little olive oil and balsamic and some fresh garlic, baby Bella mushrooms, also olive oil, balsamic, garlic.
Okay.
Blue cheese, like I said, it balances the red chili flavor.
You love blue cheese, don't you?
I like feta cheese.
You like
could you do
feta
cheese if you're not a big blue?
You
or would
could, you know what? Feta might not be as creamy. You might try goat cheese. Do you like goat cheese?
I do. I love goat cheese.
The cream really mixes well with the red, and it
So
just
you can do
gives it
different
like a really balanced flavor. See, that's one of the things I'm learning doing my show. Balancing flavors. Yeah.
Okay.
Not great at it, but I'm learning.
I'm still working on that, yeah.
I love grape tomatoes. I buy
do
those a lot. But do
too.
you know what these are?
No.
Strawberry tomatoes.
Ooh.
I've never heard of that.
I haven't heard of them. Or had them.
Love.
But they looked fantastic, and I thought, that's girl food.
Yeah,
We're
it's
having
kind
little
of
girls'
somewhere,
luncheon
well,
right
it's
now.
like somewhere between tomatoes on the vine and cherry or grape tomatoes.
Yes.
Like right in between.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And they sort of look like strawberries. Like they have that like heart shape like coming around that way.
They do.
And then baby spring mix. This is just a spring mix of
Nice and healthy.
organic vegetables. Yep.
Yeah.
So
Perfect.
you see
So that's
our meat,
easy.
See how our meat is kind of coming. You can see that line.
Yeah.
So we're almost there. You can test it if it's still kind of jiggly.
Okay.
Not good. You want to get it a little firm. So,
And you said the general rule would be about 4.5 minutes?
Yeah, 4.5 minutes on each side. These are smaller steaks because we're doing a little bit smaller portions, so these might not take as long. But,
Okay.
but I'm going to let you plate your salads because I know you guys probably want to pick your own toppings. Do you want to do that? You want to come in and make your salad?
Well, wait,
then...
what about the avocado? Should we just leave with an avocado first?
That's another thing from the show. See that knife?
Yes.
Is that an imposing looking knife?
It is. It's very
Fatal Attraction.
There's nothing in my house that looks like that. We have the set that we got when we were married, and they're really dull, and we
Right.
But one thing I've learned on my show is you have to have a great knife.
Yes.
And you have to know how to use it.
Okay, well, you know what? You can help me with that because I'm looking at this avocado
Yeah,
thinking
show
I
her
have
how
to
you
cut
do that.
it.
All right, no,
and I don't know
I know how. I've learned how, and I could try, but let's.
Okay.
So you just slice it out. You know how to slice it?
No. Do I slice it in the middle?
Slice it all the way around in a circle.
Okay.
Just around the pit. Exactly. Well, keep going.
And then
there
keep
you are.
going.
See, so we're
And-
learning. We're learning with you guys out there too.
Okay.
If you're not a
And
big
now I'll open it like
avocado
this.
slicer,
And then
Okay.
what's fun about this is you can pick to get the pit out. You put your knife in, get it in there, and it just comes out easily like
Oh,
that.
neat trick.
A trick I also learned on my show.
should I flip it? You think?
Yes.
It's looking
yeah.
ready to flip.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh yeah, and you know what I love is seeing those grill marks.
Yeah. So if you'll just cut a few slices, like thin slices of the avocado for the salad.
Sure.
All right.
With this big knife.
Yep.
Okay.
Can you handle that big knife?
I think so.
You're a very little person, and that's a very big knife.
But I like to be the
away.
one with the knife and not the one
It's a
beside
very
the person
Glenn
with the
Close
knife.
moment, Kristen.
It is.
All right. Good job. Great.
Okay, so those are cooking, and
Yeah.
then you said we should plate our salads because
Yeah.
ultimately we're just going to be topping them. Now, what kind of dressing do you have for us here?
That is a balsamic.
My favorite.
Just balsamic, a few spices, olive oil. You can make your own. And one thing I learned on the
Okay.
show, if you have a little blender or a little magic bullet or something,
Yes,
you can
yes.
put balsamic, olive oil, and whatever you want in there. A little bit of garlic. If you like lemon pepper.
Yes.
If you like a little sweet, you could put something to make it a little sweet. Just combine flavors. Experiment with it.
It's a good idea.
Blend it, and you can make your own balsamic at home.
That's a very good idea because I think everybody likes balsamic, but you're right. Some people like it a little more on the tangy side.
Yep.
Others like it a little more on the sweeter side.
Yes.
So you get a little
And another
option.
thing I keep learning is fresh ingredients. If you go to the store and it's fresh, buy it. And you want to try it, go for it and try to make something with it. Because that's the key to some of the great cooking.
And I always say here in New Mexico we have so many resources for such fresh food and
Including
such great
the spice.
ingredients.
I'm sorry to cut you off. The spice is
especially.
chimayo red chili.
Okay.
And there's also a chimayo green chili powder, which is amazing. I sprinkle it on my salad. And
Nice.
I mean, like I said, I grew up here. I'm a New Mexico girl.
Yes.
I put cayenne pepper in my mocha because I love spicy food. And,
That's great.
So if you have me on your show, you're going to get something with a little spice to it.
We like
or maybe
that.
a lot of spice to it.
We've both become very accustomed to a little kick in our food, to tell you the truth.
Good.
We like that.
Yeah.
Kristen, I'm
Good.
plating your lettuce, just so you
Okay,
know.
yeah, go ahead. Do it.
All right.
Okay, now
These are
let's
looking
put on
good.
some of these ingredients also. These are narrow little tongs.
Wow.
All right, so now we'll put on our, throw in our little peppers. You want peppers on yours?
Yes.
Okay.
I love peppers.
I love peppers too. I like that you add a little red and a little orange, right? Just to give it a little more
Yeah, to give it color.
flavor and color.
Yeah, and the peppers have a different flavor. Some of the, I mean, there's a little sweetness to the orange, a little more tang to the red pepper.
Yes.
So it's kind of fun to mix the flavors on the colors.
Yes, and I
we're
think
getting good on this meat. If you kind of tap it,
All right.
if it's still a little jiggly, you're not good. But when it gets a little firm like that,
It's starting to get well.
it's starting to get well. Yeah.
yeah, and we just
And
have a
this-
little over a minute, so we want to make sure we get that out here so we can
Great. Let's do it.
finish plating it and tasting it.
I am going to do that. Then we'll put these here, and I'm going to slice.
You slice it up. What should I do with the tomatoes? I'm thinking I might have to just be a little sloppy. I just dropped the tomato, just so you know. Drop the tomato.
Can I
Drop
borrow
the
that big
tomato.
knife?
Yeah, go for it. I
right.
think I kind of.
And then your paper towel.
Okay.
Sure. Thank you.
Now we want to also let everybody know that, of course, Southwest Hot Chefs and Restaurants is on Sunday at 9 a.m. here on Two Casa Fox, airing every Sunday at 9. And you can also be sure to get Ginger's recipe for what we're making today, and that's very easily found. And we'll tell you all you need to do is go to
SouthwestRestaurants.com.
There you go. There you go. Now let's put that on our plate. Yeah, I see what you mean. It's a little bit juicy,
It's just
rare.
you want that little bit of rareness on the inside, and that's actually cooked perfectly for elk. That's
Okay,
exactly
beautiful.
how it should look.
Looks good.
Top that out. Oh, that's
Right.
gorgeous.
Yeah.
What a beautiful salad. You feel like
and
you're
healthy and light, you know?
Yeah.
Is this a great girls' luncheon?
This is a
We like our girls'
We've got man food, we've got elk. We didn't hunt it, we didn't butcher it ourselves.
That's right.
But
we did
we'll
it
eat
the clean
it.
way.
Yeah.
We did it very clean.
A girls' luncheon with a little bit of a masculine twist.
All right, Kristen.
Oh, you've already got hers.
Take
Oops.
this, swap it, and we'll take a bite. And
doing a little
again,
dance here.
you can go to casa.com for today's recipe and enjoy a very healthy and tasty lunch. Thank you, Ginger.
You're welcome.
Yeah,
Ready
thanks
to
so
go?
much.
Thank you.